of the O-rings. Some of it went into the engine.
Bought the Miata, and now we're selling the Miata. Woohoo. The Corvette, it may not be the best either. Good morning, everyone. Sorry about the sun there. Not the best angle, I don't think. Got my hair cut a little bit, but anyways, today we're gonna go pick up another car. Yeah. Obviously you've probably seen the title, the thumbnail. It's gonna be a Miata. So, Miata build is coming to the channel. It's already broken as it is. It just needs a little bit of fixing up, so that's what we're gonna do. I guess I will catch y'all then when I am there. Alright, so here we are. We got my friend Jeremy here, who's selling the car. And here it is. It's a 1995 Mazda Miata. It's currently not running, like I mentioned earlier, which we think is due to a injector problem and possibly a starter problem, but we're gonna look at that later in the video. But it's actually a pretty clean car. The exterior has a little bit of dents and rust here and there, but on the interior, let me move this personal stuff out of the way that says I bought the car. Here, I'll have this to you real quick. Alright. Don't want the information out there. Looking inside the car, yes, it is a manual. You know we had to save the manuals. He's already got it right there on the dash. It's a pretty clean car. I mean, especially for Miatas, there's a little bit of stuff there on the passenger seat, but honestly, the driver's seat is pretty clean. The soft top has a little bit of a leak back in the back, but I mean, it's a Miata. What'd you expect? Dash looks pretty clean. The dashboard looks very clean. No cracks that I can see. A little bit of crack in the glass, but that's not too much of a problem. Clutch feels good. I've been able to hit all the gears pretty well. Like I said, I've been here for a little bit. Battery's dead, but you can see there a little bit that it's trying to come up. So yeah. So here is the car, and the tow truck is on the way to come get it because it obviously can't move. Well, and looky here, the tow truck has arrived to come pick up the Miata. I guess we're gonna head up in with him.
Alright.
You want anything else? Yeah. Good to see you too. Thanks, like I said, go follow my Instagram. Alright, and there she goes. She seems to be on pretty well. His towing company is really good. And so now, we're just gonna follow him there. There she goes. I'm gonna go ahead and fall right behind in line and keep up. I don't know what kind of exhaust that is. They didn't tell me, but you can kind of see it there underneath it. It's pretty cool. And here we are, a successful trip. Mike's Wrecker Service, 10 out of 10 for sure. This man knows what he's doing and got it here safely. Go and get unloaded. I see what happened. There we go. Good as well. Hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Here she is. Yeah, pretty clean for what it is. Come check out the interior.
I just rode around one of these yesterday around Barber.
Huh. For a 1995, those seats are pretty clean.
Yeah, that's clean interior.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's see if we can.
Yeah, I gotta
get it rolled up the driveway, and I'll try to get it in the garage.
I gotta ping him real quick, but once I do, yeah, we'll roll it up there.
All right.
I recognized the Prelude as soon as I came here. I was like, oh yeah, there it is again. There's a little bit of rust under here for the time being until I can get a new panel. We just put a Band-Aid on it. Miata things, you know.
Yeah.
That Band-Aid fix all. All right, let me put the e-brake down. E-brake's down, neutral. Yeah.
Yeah, just turn your wheel a little bit left.
Yep.
You're good. Good. Turn it. If we hit the curb, it's fine. It's fine enough. Yeah, alright, turn your wheel all the way to the right.
Alright, we've got the Miata over here in the garage. We got the parts over there. You have any other sort of like shop lights and stuff or something?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, perfect. I haven't shown underneath the hood, I don't think. The engine cover's painted blue already, which is interesting. There's our little Band-Aid from before. We don't need a front bumper, and this panel, meh. It's typical Miata things. Panels are dented. It's fine. This is by no means a show car. So I don't know anything the owner before that did. It could be he could have tried to do a track car build. He could have just. Ooh, there's the starter. Yeah. I guess I should be helping. I think this is the injectors, which would make sense because the other box is for next project. There's a little gunk in there. We'll try to clean that out today as well.
This will have to change because this battery is oh, it has vents. Good, cool. Okay, so there's supposed to be a vent tube. There's supposed to be 2 vent tubes that go onto this.
Yeah.
And then it vents out into the wheel well.
Ooh, okay.
Because what happens is when you're charging this, it creates hydrogen gas.
Okay.
Which is flammable, explosively flammable.
Okay.
And when your engine's running, you're charging the battery, it's gonna fill this up with hydrogen gas. You get one spark in here, it just bloom. So definitely put the vents outside, or get an absorbed glass mat battery, AGM battery. Then you don't have to worry about that.
Okay. And you said about the vents again. How should I do that? Just like try to like.
They have a tube that's supposed to clip onto these, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then so then I can just like put those anywhere like under the car, and then it'll
just make sure it goes out of the trunk. That's
okay.
All, that's
well
all.
then that eliminate all the gas in here. So even if there was a spark back here, it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it would vent outside, but ideally you don't want any sparks in your trunk to begin with. But,
well, right, yeah, but in case anything happened. Ooh, yeah. Look at those. He's back there. I know how to drive manual, so yeah, when we get it running, I'll definitely be able to take it for a test drive. It's been a minute, and I probably need to get used to it because I've never driven this manual, but.
I'm willing to bet the thing's been decatted.
Given by the freaking 3-4 inch exhaust back here, I can fit my whole hand in it. It's massive. When I got a shot underneath the car while this was being trailered here, It just goes like straight back. Like I have no idea. I'm low-key kind of scared to see how it's gonna start up because I'm afraid this thing is gonna be obnoxiously loud, which would be.
It shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, you know, just Miata things.
Worst comes to worst, you could do the muffler mod, where you take steel wool, shove it inside of there,
Ooh.
and then you take a little piece of mesh that you can get out of a strainer,
Yeah.
and then you put it in there to hold it in. Injectors are pretty straightforward. We can knock those out first while it's lowered, and then we'll push it back and then work on the starter.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Hell, it might start after the injectors are changed.
That's what I was talking to someone about it, and they said it might just be clogged. So we can try, but
Okay. Well, we'll work on them one at a time. We'll pull the fuel rail out and then work on it on the bench.
okay. I'm new to everything, so I'm learning as we go. Quick question: would you have any sort of like ruler or measuring device?
Should have a tape measure.
Okay, cool. What I wanted to do is I wanted to measure this because I want to fit a touchscreen in there. Cause
You
I
can
don't.
fit a double din.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so this is fitted for a single din,
Yep.
but they have an adapter that lets you fit a double din because I have a friend with an NA that has.
Okay. Well, a lot of touchscreens just have like an inch number on it.
Oh, I would just go with double din instead of just like a regular touchscreen. Just do like Android Auto or Apple.
That's what I was gonna do is Apple CarPlay.
Yeah,
But
so
then
just get a double
just
din
like
that does Apple CarPlay.
right, it has like the little screen there, but yeah, that's all I want. That's all I needed to know is that what's the size there and what kind of screen can it fit? Cause
It's called a double din. That's all you need.
oh, okay, double dins are just double dins.
It is a standard unit. DIN is it's Deutsche International something standardization.
Okay, so double din is all the same, so that would fit perfect.
They use a unit of measurement. It's like 1.5 inches and then 3 inches, which is double din. So single din, half din.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, a hot air intake.
Yeah. It's a lot of air intake.
Yeah,
It's gonna reduce your power. Super.
this whole car is just.
Super.
You were saying when we first got this car that the exhaust is probably also making this lose power as well.
Probably is. It's like a 4-inch exhaust on the NA car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
wouldn't go over 2.75 inches on.
uh-uh.
this car.
Nope.
It's got a nice big old triple pass radiator, double pass.
Okay.
So that's an upgrade. Yeah, there's a trick with this that you can actually, most of them have a Schrader valve that I can vent it, but me personally, IDGAF, and I just fucking send it.
Okay. All right. Well, you're the guy here who is supposed to be knowing what he's doing, so I'm taking your word for this. You want me to hop in there for you? I can hop in.
Yeah, he'll probably have to.
I can fit. It's a Miata. Easy enough. Clutch.
Is it neutral?
Yep.
Okay.
You want to try again?
No, geez. Go ahead and turn it off.
Yep.
That starter's not spinning.
So it's
Was it spinning before?
no. So it's definitely the starter.
Well,
I think it was spinning before because it got to a point where we could at least smell fuel from coming out of it.
Yeah.
so then battery's too flat, so we need to put juice into it.
Okay.
Give her a spin.
You want me to start her up?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
Hear how much amperage draw? That starter's bad.
Yeah.
Or, worst case scenario. Here. You remember?
Uh-oh. What? Oh no.
Could be the starter. I saw a nice big spark off the starter when he picked it over. So could very well be the starter. But we have experience that if that starts trying to crank over and it spins over like that, you usually have bearings in the bottom end.
Wouldn't that be nice?
But we'll try the starter first. That's what we'll do. I can smell fuel.
Yeah.
Go ahead and try to crank it over again.
Alright. Cranking.
Too much fuel. Spraying fuel.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Okay. We need to stop with the electrical shit
Yep.
so that we don't cause a fire.
Sounds good to me. Oh, that's nice too.
Alright, so starter first.
Yeah, let's do the starter first. That way we can rule out if there's any other bigger problems with the vehicle.
How far do we need to back it out?
Not very much. I just need some space for my jack up front, so
A couple inches.
back in right here.
Alright.
Oh.
Make sure your parking brake is off.
Yeah, hold up. Well, here you go. I don't need this.
I don't think it.
Okay, cool. I'll come pick that up later. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, this was putting such an amp draw on my Jeep, dude, that it was bringing my idle down from high idle to regular idle.
Dang.
Size of the starter. Yep. But
Yeah, for future reference, if you buy like replacement OEM parts like this, get them from AutoZone.
Okay.
the reason why...
Because this may or may not work. This is like some Chinese shit.
Well,
Ooh boy.
the main concern here is that when like, I prefer, at least personally, that whenever I get like a starter or a battery or something,
Yeah.
I try to get it from AutoZone or something. That way I can warranty it instead of having to return it or have to wait for it to get mailed back to me, you know?
Gotcha. Thanks.
Okay. So, that thing is pissing fuel.
Oh yeah.
Where's the injector?
Ooh yeah, smell that.
That's what that sound is when it...
Yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to get around there to that driver's side again. I definitely did not drop the key between the seat and the center console. Definitely didn't. There's literally
some of that went into the cylinder.
there's so much stuff that's happened. Apparently the fuel rail has burnt at one point in time. If you can see that. Yeah. And like you were saying, some of that went into the fuel rail or in the cylinders.
Well, no, the what's left of the O-rings, some of it went to the engine.
Right. Yeah. So there's that. Besides camshaft leaking, a hot air intake. Yeah, and then so this car is giving me a lot more problems than I thought. This is gonna be interesting. Alright, well, so as it stands, this car is a piece of junk. We look underneath it, there's some frame stuff. It's bent a lot of frame stuff. Not to mention the engine itself. so bought the Miata, and now we're selling the Miata. Woohoo! I really can't say that this has been a very good video. I thought that definitely. This definitely upsets me. With talking with the guy as well, we got into talking about the Corvette, and it may not be the best either. So we're gonna find everything out soon enough. But yeah, everything right now is going to shit. So, woo.